Hello, all my possums. Yes. And some of you have heard possums before. We've been using it for a couple of 3 years. So thank you, Dame Edna. Let's see what we've got going today. And guess what? I heard that we have some new followers. So welcome aboard. And I hope you find this entertaining. At the very least, entertaining. Okay. Our week is from May 6th through the 12th. We're going to start, I think we'll just start with our Voyager deck today. Oh, I do have a request. Some people are having a lot of trouble sleeping, so if you have any interesting solutions for insomnia, drop me a line and let me know, okay? Sounds good to me. All right, here we go. What's up? Nine of Worlds, Woman of Cups, Child of Worlds, Seven of Crystals, Ace of Crystals, Ace of Wands, Six of Cups, Ten of Wands, High Priestess, and the Woman of Crystals. I'm going to pick these up so you can see them, so no te preocupes, okay? So our first card down is the Nine of Wands. This is a really nice card because for me it is showing me that you have been trying hard. It looks like you put in a lot of time and a lot of effort in making sure that you're doing things for the right reasons. Yeah, so your feet are on the right path. This is a spiritual card. It's not a church card, but it's a spiritual card. And it tells me that you've had enough strength of character to spend time pursuing your own enhancement, okay? So this is taking time to become more spiritual yourself. So you're not owing it to anybody else. You're not a sycophant for somebody else's belief systems. You're moving forward at a rather nice rate at this time. No matter how difficult it's been, you're making progress. So don't forget that you are. It's important at this time. And this is telling me as a result of this, though, you might be having some emotional expressions, okay? So also don't try and stuff these because your emotions have to go somewhere. So these are experiencing the good ones, the bad ones, the indifferent ones. It's like go ahead and work your way through them so that you'll be ready for the next, like we say, exciting episode. What I want to encourage you to do, though, is to open your friendships. This in particular looks like it's keeping yourself open to female friendships because they're very nurturing for you at this time, especially if you're making your advanced steps. Where did my card go? Did I drop it? Hello? Anyway, just know that that is coming up next, all right? So beautiful. And if it's one female, it might end up being two females. If you're a man, you can make friends with a female. It's going to be a revelation of the processes that women go through that helps you understand them better, which can be your sister, your mother, your grandma, whatever it is, not just a friend, but it's telling me that females in your life are going to be more important in the next 2-3 weeks or so, right? Now, one of you appears to be a writer. So you know who you are. I'm just going to say I'm going to encourage you because this is the writing card. Okay, it's almost like those are all pens or points that you're using to scribe with. And it looks like it just started. So it might have happened in this last year. And your encouragement is to move forward with this. So don't stop. You're on the right path, but this is telling me that you might even have one really good idea that needs to be committed to paper at this time. This is also my yes card. So if you sat down here and said, I really need to know yes or no, is this going to happen for me or not? And that's my yes card, right? Yes. And opposite of that is the Ace of Wands, which tells me you have the creativity, you have the gifts, you have the ability to achieve this. What you don't have is the inclination to start. So you have a little bit of time to start putting energy behind this. This is a really, really excellent card. So let yourself be inspired and carry you away. Just give yourself over to the feeling. Write what you can. You can edit later, but write. Okay? Some of you are going to be really good at automatic writing, so look that up, okay? There's a lot of stuff that's online that you can find out about it. You can also find a teacher that may show you how to do it too. Automatic writing. All right. The only thing is, don't get your chonies in a bunch. This tells me when things don't work out, you're just like, oh, that got screwed up. I'm no good. I can't do this, whatever. And this card is saying, stop saying that to yourself. Stop being negative and stop making yourself feel bad about what you can and cannot do. This is a really special card in that you're going to have short periods of downtime and long periods of uptime. So the downtimes kind of help you put things in perspective. And then once you get them in perspective, then you can put them in order and start writing about them or talking about them or pursuing them. Okay, so those of you that don't want to be writers, it may be that there's opportunities for you, kind of like business opportunities, work opportunities that are going to come to you as a result of it. All right. Okay. This card too talks about depth of character for you. Remember before I was saying that you need to pay attention to your emotions? Well, this is telling me that you will be putting it in perspective. So don't discount it. Don't feel like, oh no, I shouldn't be upset about this. Go ahead and work your way through feeling upset and progress to the next level. And the next level is you're growing out of that phase, that immaturity, and into the mature level. So this is a really good card because it's telling me that we have completion. It's the 10 of Wands. So what you have started, you have the opportunity of getting to come full circle. It also looks like it might be with the assistance of a friend. Okay? So say you write a book and you don't know what to do with it. Find out about self-publishing. How do you do that? See if there's a friend of yours that has already done that. And then pursue it. Go after that to find out how this is done. And I'm being reminded once again of something called SCORE, SCORE, which is an organization of senior citizens that have already excelled in their professional field. And what they've done is they've opened up opportunities for people to come to them and learn from them. So it might be something you want to pursue. It's usually housed maybe in the, what do you call it? It's in a city office, would be in the city in which you live, and it's a chamber of commerce sort of thing. All right? So look into that because I think there's going to be some answers for you there. And then, who do we have? This is in position of hopes and fears. This is the High Priestess card. She's here because she wants you to pay attention to your hunches, your nuances, your psychic inclinations. Anything that seems out of the ordinary, that is coming otherworldly, you want to pay attention to because she is going to be bringing you the information. She's going to give you the inspiration. Okay? In the Western United States, we know her as the Holy Mother or the Madonna. It's all throughout the U.S. But she's also sometimes known as Kuan Yin for Eastern religions. Okay? So take a look at that, see how that resonates with you and how does that speak to you on what level. But she's also about revealing the unknown, and that's what you want to do when you're all inspired and creative, right? And here it's showing me, look at the ideas here. Now it is called the Woman of Wands, Woman of Crystals. If you happen to be a female, this is wonderful for you, but don't throw away this information if you happen to be male, because this is showing me You might be looking at things differently now than you did before, and it's going to give you a perspective from the female point of view. Look at all those ideas. All those ideas. Anything new and coming up, you should be apprised of. Have questions for people, pursue that, find out what other people think about things, and then apply it to whatever your heart's desire happens to be. Okay? Yeah. And that card, we're reading the bottom of the deck, the Voyager deck. This is my Chariot card, but it is also my Success card. So whatever endeavors you decide that you want to embark on during this next week or so, you stand a real good chance of being successful at it. So try not to suspend the opportunities, but at least pursue them to find out if you don't want to do them. All right, so we've got a great card for success here. One quick card out of Mother Peace. Yeah, and this is kind of like being an apprentice. It's slowly working your way through options, opportunities, obstacles. This card is also telling me that you may be working for a company that you've outgrown. So it's time for you to start paying attention and decide what is going to be a good opportunity for you. For you. Don't worry about anybody else. Does this work for you? And Hanson Roberts, our Page of Rods, good information coming from afar. So keep your eyes and ears open. You have good information coming. All you have to do is be willing to be receiving it. Alrighty, kiddos, I think that's all we have for the week. And I'm so happy that we have come together for another 10, 15 minutes or so. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.